What is happening, guys? Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be putting out the 16 of my most favourite rugby YouTubers on the platform. Also, there's some big names here as well, so if you are trying to get into the sport of rugby, or you're trying to find more rugby YouTubers, then today I'm going to be listing them, so yeah, stay tuned. Welcome back to another rugby video. Please make sure you go ahead and smash that like button to show your support for the channel, and if you are new, please go ahead and subscribe. We upload rugby videos every single week guaranteed, so please click the notification button so you don't miss out. Okay, so in at number 16 is my really good friend, the Rugby Guru. We literally talk all the time, and we've done loads of gaming videos together all about rugby. He covers everything to do with literally rugby gaming, and like fitness and everything to do with that. Yeah, okay, he hasn't got as many subscribers as many other YouTubers, but he still puts out some really good content, so please make sure you go ahead and check him out. So in at number 15 then we have my channel. I wanted to try and promote my channel in this video as well because I do loads of rugby stuff as well. I literally try and make as many videos as possible, literally on covering everything to do with rugby. So like if you are nation as a team and they're not very good, for example, I don't know, let's say you're in Kenya, Chile, Brazil. We talk about every single rugby nation on this channel. I try to cover everybody's nation. I try to talk about everything to do with history, rugby video games, you name it, I try and do it. So if you like all that stuff, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe to me as well, please. So in at number 14 we have the Odd One X, who does loads of rugby gaming stuff. This video isn't all about rugby gaming, I promise. It's just trying to make the most entertaining people out there and put them into a list all about rugby. And I do feel Odd One X's videos are pretty good as well. He does literally just all rugby gaming videos and stuff like that, and covers them pretty well, does reviews and stuff on them. So if you're into the gaming sort of side of rugby stuff, then he is a good YouTuber. I'd say go check him out. Okay, so in at number 13 then we have Rugby Juggling, his name is, and he does loads of kind of like montages as well as just talking about just showing off the matches and stuff like that. It's pretty good. I would say go check him out as well. I'd say everybody in this video go check them out. They do pretty good content. So yeah, Rugby Juggling is one of them. Go check him out. Okay, so in at number 12 we have Cornflake, who does more rugby gaming stuff. He's literally probably more experienced compared to anybody else that I've mentioned so far when it comes to rugby gaming. He's obviously more popular with subscribers as well. He covers literally every single rugby game out there. It's like any games on PC and stuff, he tries to play them and does videos on them. So if you literally are looking for every single type of rugby game out there and you want a YouTuber to cover all of that, go check out Cornflake. He is pretty awesome when it comes to that. And like I said, the subscriber count for him speaks for themselves, really. Okay, so in at number 11 we have the Rugby Pod. They do loads of videos on all stuff rugby. They talk about things. And yeah, I mean, they're pretty good when it comes to content for rugby itself. They talk about big issues and stuff, and literally just discuss loads of stuff going on in the world of rugby. They're kind of like a discussion channel where they literally just talk about anything to do with it. So yeah, if you're into just the talking sort of videos, make sure you go ahead and check out the Rugby Pod. Okay, so next up we have MTG Rugby. They do loads of montage videos showing off all the best bits in rugby. They haven't uploaded in quite a while, but they do really good montages and show off literally skills and the best of stuff. So if you're looking into just trying to get into rugby and looking at some of the best bits of the sport itself, I'd say MTG Rugby is a good start for you. Okay, so in at number 9 then we have 2 Cents Rugby. 2 Cents Rugby literally covers loads of stuff to do with rugby, and he just talks kind of like what I'm doing now, talking about loads of issues and stuff going on in rugby itself. He is pretty interesting to watch. His videos are pretty interesting, I mean, and literally they're quite entertaining as well, the things he discusses, and obviously he's engaged a lot with his fans because the amount of subscribers, again, talks for himself. And yeah, I would really say if you're trying to get into rugby itself, all these channels that I'm mentioning today are for you, and I'd say 2 Cents Rugby covers quite a good bit of it. So next up we have the Rugby 1014 Rugby, and that is literally a channel where they talk about matches and stuff that will be going on. It's kind of like a discussion channel, again, discussing what's happening in rugby itself. They haven't uploaded in a while, I don't believe, but yes, they're still pretty entertaining videos, so I would say go check them out as well. Okay, so in at number 7 we have Rugby, I think that's how it's said anyway. And they do videos talking about all things to do with rugby, and they are pretty popular as well, as you can see with their subscriber count. Didn't know how to say subscriber then. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I feel like I'm saying the same thing for every single channel. So I'm just listing all these channels. I'm going to end up saying go check them out because otherwise I wouldn't be mentioning them. But Rugby is a pretty good channel. So in at number 6 we have the Rugby Pass. Rugby Pass literally do loads of like statistics and stuff for rugby players and rugby matches. Nice fact for you as well is the game, which is the video game Rugby 20, they did all the stats for that. So if you're looking to getting into rugby and discussion stuff, and literally Rugby Pass covers everything to do with it, every key little area they talk about. I would really say they're probably one of the biggest things out there, although not the most popular on YouTube when it comes to rugby. I would really say they're one of the most, I don't know how I would say it, they're one of the most accurately done video creator people out there, if that makes sense. And yeah, like I said, if you're really trying to get into the sort of stats and detail side of rugby, I would really say go check out the Rugby Pass. So next up we have a channel called Raw Rugby, and they really show off in their videos of like talent and everything around the actual game and sport of rugby itself. They show off some underdog stars in the game, and they just really try and promote rugby itself, done through like people that you don't know, like the players and stuff. I mean, I would say it is really good to showing off, showcasing talent, and I can't talk today. And I mean, it's pretty entertaining to see stars that you don't necessarily see on TV. So if you're looking into just trying to find out about the game and seeing the pure skill and talent of youngsters, then I'd say Raw Rugby is a channel for you. Okay, so in at number 4 then we have Andrew Ford, who does loads of montages on rugby and the sport itself. For example, he does like highlights videos as well, and kind of like showcasing different things. Like I've watched some of his videos and he's done like the best tackles of 2020, or say like Brian O'Driscoll tribute, showing all the best skills and tries done by Brian O'Driscoll. So if you're like I said, if you're trying to find entertaining montages to watch rather than just being gripped into rugby itself, I'd say go check out the montage channels that I've mentioned today, and Andrew Ford is probably one of the best ones out there. I mean, I'm a fan of Andrew Ford myself, so if you want to see montages, I'd say that's one of your main ones to go watch. Okay, so next up in number 3 we have James Haskell. Now, if you are getting into rugby itself and you don't know who James Haskell is a ex-rugby player who used to play internationally for England, and he had his own YouTube channel, which it kind of grew and grew, and now he's made it quite big. He's got 80,000 something subscribers, and he just discusses anything to do with fitness and rugby itself. He is a pretty good YouTuber to be watching if you're literally either newly into rugby itself, or if you're experienced in rugby itself. I mean, James Haskell's a good start for you either way, just because obviously he has that experience from playing as a rugby player, and obviously he knows what he's talking about and stuff. So I mean, he's only recently retired. It's not like he retired 20 years ago. So I would say James Haskell is probably a must for any rugby fan. Okay, so in at number 2 we have Squidge Rugby, who is literally grown massively over the past, well, about 2-3 years. It's absolutely insane how popular his channel's become because his videos are so entertaining. He basically analyses all the matches that are played. So for example, like Wales v England, he would cut it down, make it literally funny, humorous and entertaining at the same time, whilst talking about where Wales went right, where Wales went wrong, and same for England, vice versa. He points out things that people may not have noticed in the game when it was done live. And he is really a good analytics sort of YouTuber, analysing the game itself. And he's become so popular, he's got literally contacts with World Rugby and stuff. He's literally probably one of the main superstars of rugby on social media at the moment. So I would really say go check him out if you literally are into any sort of department of rugby. Okay, so finally in at our number 1 spot we have Jacob McDonald, who literally is more popular than Squidge Rugby, but he doesn't cover just things to do with rugby. He does fitness stuff, and I know he does a lot of tutorials when it comes to rugby, like how do you do a drop goal, how do you do like an offload and stuff like that. If you're really trying to get into the sport of rugby itself, and you want to learn some skills, or if you're a rugby player and you've been playing for 10 years and you want to better your sort of skills on the field, I'd say Jacob McDonald would literally be a really good channel for you to go watch, because obviously he can really show off how to better yourself when it comes to the sport. And I don't know, it's just quite entertaining to watch. I don't play rugby myself. Like, I know last year I did a drop goal challenge for you guys, and obviously I did it wrong. And I went ahead and watched one of his videos afterwards, and they are pretty entertaining. So even if you're not playing rugby yourself, they are still pretty entertaining to learn. Like,
oh, that's how you do it.
Sort of thing. So I would say Jacob McDonald is a pretty good one to go watch, even if you're trying to get into the sport or you just want to bet yourself. Okay guys, without further ado, that is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you did enjoy. Please make sure you go down and smash the like button down below to show your support for this video. Obviously a lot of research went into it, and I have tried to promote as much of the sport as possible over on YouTube. Please as well go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I do loads of rugby stuff as well. I try my best. I literally have been working my off trying to entertain you guys with all these videos, the amount of effort and stuff I've had to put into these. So please show your support, subscribe, smash the like button down below as well. Let me know in the comment section if I've missed anybody out. I do apologise if I've missed everybody out, if I missed some people out. I try to get as many popular ones as possible, and then some of the ones that I have close contact with or can relate with. So that's what I've tried to put into this video. So I do apologise if I have missed you out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Smash the like button, let me know in the comment section, subscribe if you're new. I will see you in another video. Peace out, guys.